Yo, yo, what's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So, ladies, listen. What I wanted to tell you is if you want a good relationship, if you want to find a boyfriend, if you want to have a husband, if you want to have a positive experience in your dating life, right? What you got to understand is you have to start being honest with yourself. You have to stop lying to yourself. Now, what I mean is this: is that a lot of times, what happens is that when you're out here dating guys and interacting with men and all these other different things, right? When things go wrong, your first response in a lot of cases is to blame the guy, and you say, "This guy was an asshole. This guy was a jerk. This guy pretended to be something he wasn't." Now, those things do happen, right? But that's not the reason why you're not having good relationships. The truth is that you keep indulging in that type of behavior. You're blaming those guys, but you're not looking at yourself and saying, well, what am I doing to keep choosing this guy versus this other guy who I know is more likely to treat me better, but I'm choosing this guy. Why am I attracted to this guy over here? Why am I keep choosing this dude? And then why am I stopping myself from actually getting a relationship or getting in anything substantial? It's not that you're not making things happen, or it's not that you're not having the dating life that you want because these guys are assholes and jerks. You're not having the dating life that you want because you're not being honest with yourself. You're not being honest with yourself and say, hey, you know what? Maybe I am continuing to choose the wrong dudes. Maybe I am ignoring guys who would be better suited for me, and just because they don't have the quote unquote swag or the suaveness as that other guy. You understand? And I'm not saying settle down. You have to settle and you have to go below your standards. What I'm saying is that you have to really be honest with yourself and see what's really going on. And every time you point outward to blame men, you're not really going anywhere. Because all these guys that you are blaming or that you don't like, they're going to be out here. They're going to be out here doing the same thing they've been doing. But what you're doing is you're choosing them, right? But on the other hand, you got all these guys over here that probably would never do any of that shit, right? But you ignore those guys. You probably have a guy in the friend zone right now, some guy who's your friend, who would love to be in a relationship with you, to be your boyfriend, to be your husband, but you're overlooking him for this other, imaginary type of guy that you want or some other type of dude you want. You understand? But you're not being honest with yourself. What's funny is that the reason why a lot of women have relationships that aren't so great is because most women are going after the same guy. It's true. Most women are going after the same dude. So most women are going after the same maybe 15 to 20% of guys. You have a bunch of dudes out here that women aren't checking for because women are going after the 20% of guys, right? And those 20% of guys know that they can attract a whole bunch of different women. So a lot of times, those guys don't really, care. They'll just do whatever because they're like, I got another girl here, I got another girl here. It doesn't matter. I'm going to treat you like how I want to treat you. And then you fall into that, and then you end up being with that type of guy. And then the cycle continues with him breaking your heart, or, you feel like you're getting hurt and all this other stuff, right? Then you got those 80% of guys who are, cool guys. They're nice, chill. They'll actually treat you right. But for some reason, you're not attracted to them. Right? So the truth is that you're choosing those dudes. You're choosing those guys who are in the 20%. You're choosing those guys who are jerks. You're choosing those guys who are assholes. You're choosing those guys who are going to shit on you. So listen, the only way you're going to get to actually, a good point in a relationship is you have to be honest with yourself. And see, What's hard about this too is that some people, just people in general, not even just women, but men, women, whoever, they don't realize that this is the truth. That the truth is it's all coming from you. Because everything you want is out there. Everything. It's up to you to choose it. It's up to you to find it. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do two quick things. One, I want you to click the link below and send me your questions. If you have any questions on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. And two, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, 7 highly effective steps for finding and keeping a man. And I'll talk to you guys later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone.